If we were to play a word association game and you heard the words Girl Scouts, many of you would respond cookies. And there is no doubt that cookies are a big part of the Girl Scouts today.
Girl Scout cookies you ordered.
Girl Scout cookies are available now. Order several boxes from your neighborhood Girl Scout. It's a great cookie for a great cause.
But Girl Scouting is more than just cookies. Its legendary founder, Juliette Gordon Lowe, met with 18 girls in Savannah, Georgia on March the 12th, 1912, to create an organization that would bring young girls together, get them out of their cloistered home environments, enable them to enjoy themselves outdoors, and to serve their communities. This was the start of what we know today as Girl Scouts of the USA. From those humble beginnings, Girl Scouting has grown, reaching out to girls worldwide. Today it serves over 2.7 million girls, ages 5 to 17, through a network of nearly 900,000 adult members, most of whom are volunteers. It is the world's largest organization just for girls, dedicated to building character and developing the skills needed for their success. It is indeed much more than just cookies. Why are Girl Scouts so successful? The reasons are the same as those for any winning competitive organization. First, there is a tradition of putting customer needs first. Girl Scout programs and plans have always been built around the personal needs of girls. In other words, Girl Scouting adopted the marketing concept early in its organizational history. Second, Girl Scouts of the USA has followed a systematic process of strategic marketing planning. This has enabled Girl Scouting to remain focused on its core principles. At the same time, the organization has monitored environmental changes and evolved so as to remain relevant and vibrant over the years. Planning occurs at several levels in the Girl Scouts. Strategic plans and important program directives occur at the national level. Here, the National Board of Directors, led by the National President, work with the National Executive Director and national staff. This group conducts a SWOT analysis, formulates goals and priorities, develops strategic guidelines, and formulates plans for acquiring the resources needed. These plans and programs are transmitted to the nearly 320 regional councils. Council boards and leadership teams then develop their own plans, adjust national priorities to suit their special circumstances, and begin the process of putting the national and local plans in place. These councils serve the needs of more than 226,000 local troops and groups. This is where plans are executed, where the day-to-day activities really occur. And this is the point where Girl Scouts rely very heavily on volunteers.
Where is the next generation of women leaders? The ones who blaze trails and fire our imaginations, who laugh at words like can't and never. Where are they? The same place they've always been, Girl Scouts, where girls grow strong. Call 1-800-GS-USA for you today and mentor someone remarkable.
Local councils vary considerably in several ways. Some councils are largely urban and must adjust their programs and activities for this lifestyle. Other councils are largely rural and will have very different plans and offerings. Another difference among local councils has to do with the amount of planning done. Some do extensive planning with local boards and task forces, while others rely almost exclusively on what was done at the national level. It all begins with understanding the customer and market segments. In fact, it is so important for Girl Scouts of the USA to understand their customers that in 2000 they established the Girl Scout Research Institute, a center for research and public policy information on the needs and views of girls as they mature. This new direction is an attempt to position Girl Scouts of the USA as the leading expert on issues regarding girls, to take scouting beyond fun and beyond Girl Scout cookies, to address the whole girl. Within the market for scouting, there are several market segments. But whatever category of Girl Scouting a girl fits into, she will find programs developed specifically for her age group. To understand these scouting customers and the changes surrounding them, Girl Scouts of the USA conducts a SWOT analysis. This entails investigating both internal and external data. The external analysis looks at environmental data to help to identify major changes and issues of concern to Girl Scouting. Internally, analysts look at their database containing financial information, membership statistics, and data on fund development and human resources. The goal is to identify internal changes in these performance measures and the impact these changes may have on critical success areas. On the basis of these two analyses, a set of critical issues to be addressed is identified. Strategic plans are then developed and put in place to deal with these critical issues. Among recent issues is a concern for greater membership diversity. Several planning initiatives have been launched with this in mind.
Es trabajo en equipo. Es fuerza. Es valor. Es el poder de estar entre otras niñas. Para inscribirte, llama hoy mismo al 1-800-478-7248.
Results have been positive. Membership is at an all-time high, and the biggest gains in 1999 were among Hispanic and African American girls. As shown by the share of target, another critical issue is retention. As girls mature, they have more choices. This means that scouting must compete with other activities for the girls' time. The result is that Girl Scouts of the USA has had a difficult time keeping girls involved in scouting. Staying relevant and contemporary to these girls is the key to retention. To remain relevant, Girl Scouting must constantly change. It must monitor and adjust its product portfolio. Today's programming initiatives still include such old standards as arts and crafts or health, fitness, and camping. But as concern for the environment and as interest in science and technology took on added importance, these too were added to the programming initiatives of Girl Scouts of the USA. Programs in the arts are aimed at developing creativity and communication skills. Several of the national programs include collaborations with the National Museum of Women in the Arts, the National Endowment for the Humanities, the Public Theater, and the Theater Development Fund. Such partnerships and collaborations are an important means by which Girl Scouts of the USA delivers their programs and services. Recent programs related to health and fitness include Girl Sports 2001, a program encouraging lifelong participation in sports and healthy lifestyles. Also offered is Girl Power, a collaboration with the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. This program assists girls in developing skills needed to resist unhealthy influences and to make positive decisions for their lives. Environmental programs include Linking Girls to the Land, a partnership with federal agencies involved in land use and conservation. The Elliott Wildlife Values Project is designed to help girls understand and appreciate nature, wildlife, and the environment. Girls have become increasingly more interested in the sciences, so Girl Scouting has added programming in science and technology. These include programs developed in conjunction with the National Science Foundation, the Franklin Institute, Lockheed Martin, and others. Participation in these programs by each troop or group varies. Girl Scouts of the USA provides the local councils with plans and information for local use. Girl Scouts of the USA also provides local councils with an extensive array of programs from which they can choose. It is up to the local council and the troop and group leaders to determine local initiatives based on their needs and resources. As further evidence of how Girl Scouting has responded to its changing environment, look at the website, girlscouts.org. Click on Just for Girls and you'll find several sites including Ask Dr. M, where girls can anonymously ask questions of a developmental psychologist and her daughter about relationships and personal concerns. Also, there is a site called Who Am I?, intended to allow girls to explore various other personal issues. Clearly, Girl Scouting is more than just cookies. The purpose of the Girl Scout movement is to inspire girls with the highest ideals of character, conduct, patriotism, and service that they may become happy and resourceful citizens. This will endure, but what will change over time are the plans, the programs, and the tactics. Yes, and even the cookies will change. But Girl Scouting will always exist to provide girls with opportunities to learn and to grow.
It's teamwork. It's strength. It's courage.
It's the power of girls together. Join Girl Scouts today. Call 1-800-GSUSA for you.